2 days. 2 days is all it took to fundamentally transform the once greatest country in the world. 2 days. On August the 1st, 2011, the traitors in the Congress voted on a bill that would bypass the U.S. Congress itself. And on August 2nd, the Marxist scum Barack Obama signed it. And while all the GOP conservative radio talk show hosts are talking now about the budget, and all the liberals are talking about, oh, what are we going to do with all the poor people and all the people on welfare that can't feed their kids anymore? While they're debating that, your country was stolen in a coup. You know, in 1939, the world was shocked when the fascist Illuminati puppet Adolf Hitler signed a deal with the communist dictator Illuminati puppet called Joseph Stalin. And that day they signed that agreement to invade Poland, World War II started. And it ended within 12 years with 50 million people dying. Now you're going to ask me, what does one have to do with the other? Well, I'm about to tell you. Because you see, when fascists that we currently call the grand old party, the GOP, like John Boehner and Mitch McConnell, sign deals with communists like Barack Obama, Nancy Pelosi, guess who gets screwed? Guess who's holding his ankles? The American public. You see, while you were concerned about the fake crisis called the debt deal, the traitors in our government fundamentally changed the way our government works. You see, now, when you go vote for all those congressmen and all those senators, guess what? Only 12 of them have any real power. Because, see, what this bill creates is a committee of 12. And this committee of 12 will work hand in hand with Barack Obama. 12 plus 1 equals 13. And none of the bills they put forward can be filibustered. Nothing else matters. Just those 12 Congress people and Barack Obama. Now, before I go around and start bringing the numerology aspect and start talking about the number 13, let me say this again. Congress gave away its power today. They're done. They're powerless. Only those 12 people matter now. But I'm sure it's okay because we got bipartisanship between the fascist GOP and the communist Democrats. Now let's talk about the numerology aspect about this. The number 13. You see, now that they got the U.S. government under that 13 Illuminati, guess what? I'm going to start explaining what other institutions have been around that 13. See, there's a group of economic terrorists out there called the Federal Reserve. And you know when they were started? 1913. And you know the Federal Reserve? They have 12 banks around the United States and one main bank in Washington, D.C. Again, you see the 12 and the 1. And now for all you people who are trying to put it together, yes, this does have a religious aspect. Jesus and his 12 apostles. Jesus, like Barack Obama, is the 1, and the 12 apostles are like the 12 senators, the super Senate now we call it. You know, isn't it funny that we have 12 jurors and 1 judge? Isn't it funny how all that works? They're playing you people for a fool. They're using numerology and astrology against you. And you don't even know it. Hell, some of you people out there don't even believe it. You know, I keep telling people how they put this 13 all the way out there. You have a basketball team called the Philadelphia 76ers. 7 plus 6 equals 13. You have a football team called the San Francisco 49ers. 4 plus 9 equals 13. Go out in history. Apollo 13. When did it have this explosion? Why, it was April the 13th. The Cuban Missile Crisis lasted 13 days. When are you people going to get it? And you know what the end game is, folks? Now that we have this Super 12 committee and their messiah, the Marxist puppet called Barack Obama, next stage of the game is they're coming after your guns. They're coming after your guns. They're coming after all of these. So you better have these clips and these bullets ready when it's time, because they're coming after you, boy. They're coming after the guns, because that's the next step. Everything goes in steps, folks. Everything goes in steps. And I'm telling you, the next step is to take your guns. And they're going to do it by passing laws. They're unconstitutional, but they're going to do it. And you know what? All you people, when the dollar defaults, that you think you're safe because you have that gold and silver, yeah, it's going to be worth a lot more money. But what are you going to do when the government pulls the same BS they pulled in 1933 and they confiscate it? They make owning it illegal. But first, they got to take the clips. They got to take the guns. Folks, the numerology aspect about this is no joke. 13 colonies started America. 13 people signed the Declaration of Independence. And now they have 13 people leading. And for all of you people who put it together, yeah, there is a link with astrology too. 12 signs and 1 sun. People, it's time to wake up. Remember, the strong take from the weak, but the smart, they take from the strong.